Okay, dear students, how are you all? Hopefully, you are well. So, in our past lecture, we have discussed about some basic and some maths. Today, we are going some maths, and that is number 16. We will start this math, and today we are actually going to discuss about related to our spare part. So, just look at the formula for this spare. We know the formula of the volume of this sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. On that formula we will be using this part, and this equation actually this question actually says the outer diameter of a hollow sphere is 13 centimeter and the thickness of its iron is 2 centimeter. A solid sphere is formed with the iron used in the hollow sphere. What will be the diameter? What actually says in this question? Actually, here is the question. There is given a diameter of a hollow sphere, and this is 13 centimeter. So, if we are thinking that this is our hollow sphere, okay. Suppose this is our hollow sphere. In this hollow sphere, here the diameter of the hollow sphere, there is a total diameter is given, that is 13 centimeter. It is given, and here is also given the iron of this hollow sphere. Iron, suppose we are thinking that this is the thickness and where the iron exists. Okay, so the thickness of the iron is 2 centimeters. So this is the thickness of the iron, and here a solid sphere is formed with the iron used in the hollow sphere. So we need to find this is the hollow sphere, but we need to convert this into a solid sphere where all of the part is with the iron. So to find this solid sphere, what will be the diameter? So we need to find only the diameter of this part. We need to find the diameter of this solid sphere, which is actually comes from, or which is actually converted from the hollow sphere. Okay, what actually given in this part, we are just trying to show by a figure. Here if we are thinking that the diameter is given, so from the diameter we can find the radius. Okay, so first we need to find a radius from this. So here is given actually the diameter of hollow sphere. Outer diameter of a hollow sphere is this. So we are trying to find the outer radius. Outer radius of hollow sphere is, we know that diameter is generally 2 times of radius, so just divided by 2, then it is 6.5 actually centimeter. This is the outer radius of the hollow sphere, and if this is the outer radius, that is this, so what will be the inner radius of this? Inner radius, that means just minus 2, if because this part is 2, this is given, and total part was 6.5. so what about the inner part? So the inner radius of hollow sphere is, just subtract this from 2, then it will be 4.5 centimeter. So if we are trying to locate these two parts in figure, then we can say this part, the value of this part is 4.5 and value of total part is 6.5. And if we are if we are thinking that we need assumption of the radius of this radius, so let the radius of not hollow sphere, it is a solid sphere is r centimeter. If this is the r centimeter, this is the radius of the outer part, inner part, and this is the solid sphere. Now from this part we can easily find the volume of the outer radius by using outer radius, inner radius, and this radius, the volume will be what? So the volume will be the outer radius. If we are thinking about outer, this total area of the hollow sphere is, we know total volume of hollow sphere is 4/3 pi r cube, that is 6.5 whole cube. And what about the inner part? Because we know the radius of the inner part is inner volume of hollow sphere will be 4/3 pi into 4.5 whole cube. And finally, the area of the the volume of the solid sphere, volume of the solid sphere will be 4/3 pi r cube, since the radius of the solid sphere is r. Okay, so this is the we are know this, we generally know the from value or the volume of the surface, just we are using that formula to find this. Okay, now according to question, actually the total part minus this inner part, if we are subtract full part to inner part, then we get actually the solid part, isn't it? Yes. So according to question, 4/3 pi 6.5 whole cube minus, that is total part minus the inner part, 4/3 pi 4.5 whole cube. This part actually the equal to the solid part, because why? Our total part was the total circle. Okay, total circle minus the hollow part, then we get only the solid part, and so we know the solid part, the area of the volume of the solid part is 4/3 pi r cube. 4/3 pi r cube. So this part. Now if we are taking common as 4/3 pi, then we can write 6.5 whole cube minus 4.5 whole cube equal 4/3 pi into r cube. Here 4/3 pi, here 4/3 pi. Gone. So using calculator, this part will be is very much close to 183.5 equal to r cube, or r equal to whole root over cube into 183.5. Then we get it's approximately 5.6826. 5.6826. This is our centimeter. So what actually we had to find? We had to find what will be the radius, what will be the diameter, what will be the diameter, but we are here just got the radius. So the diameter will be 5.6826 into 2. Then we will get approximately 11.3652 centimeter. So this is the answer of this math. Okay, our second math is the solid sphere of the radius is 4 centimeter is melted and formed into a unified hollow sphere of outer radius is 5 centimeter. Find the thickness of the second sphere. What actually talking about this math? this math actually the inverse math of the immediate past math, that is here is given a solid sphere and the radius of the solid sphere is 4 centimeter. So we are thinking that this is our solid sphere and here the radius of the solid sphere is 4 centimeter. This is the radius of this solid sphere, and this is actually is melted and formed into a unified hollow sphere. From this solid sphere, here is converted it into a unified cave. Yes, unified hollow sphere. In this unified hollow sphere, actually it's not the correct I am trying to draw. Actually the thickness will be the same. Okay, thickness must be the same. Looks like this. Okay, here the radius of this hollow sphere, radius of the hollow sphere is 5 centimeter. Radius is 5 centimeter. So what actually happened here? Here there is given, this is the solid part and this is the empty part. Okay, so if the total radius is 5 and we are thinking that let us assume that the thickness of this part is x. If it is x, then our inner part will be 5 minus x, isn't it? So our total radius is 5 centimeter, our thickness is x meter, so the radius of the empty part will be 5 minus x meter. And we need to find actually the thickness, that is we have to find the x. How we can find? Actually if we just subtract full part minus the inner part or the empty part, then we will get the solid part. So again we will go the volume formula. So we will first actually talking about the radius, then trying to find the volume, then just subtract full part minus the empty part, then that is equals to our this part. This is how we can solve these types of math. So I am trying to write shortly for understanding clearly. Okay, here given actually the radius of the radius of the solid sphere, radius of sphere is 4, so volume will be 4 by 3 pi r cube, that is 4 cube. Okay, then radius of the full hollow sphere equal to 5, so volume will be 4 by 3 pi 5 cube. Clear? And what will be the empty part? Radius of the empty part of hollow sphere is 5 minus x. These are all centimeters, so all centimeter will be, so the volume will be 4 by 3 pi into 5 minus x whole cube. Maybe one question arises in your mind, where we get from r the x. Here the figure is actually shows that this is the x, but in our question, in our solution part, there is no the indication of x. That's why we have to indicate it. Let the thickness will be x centimeter. Our thickness of the thickness of the second sphere is x centimeter. That's why we are writing this. Now according to question, our full sphere minus the empty sphere, that is equals to the solid sphere, that is 4 by 3 pi 5 minus x whole cube minus 4 by 3 pi 5 cube equal to 4 by 3 pi 4 cube. Okay, total part minus the empty part is equals to, oh sorry, you are right, it is not the total part. Total part is this, and the empty part is 5 minus x, and our solid part is this. You are right. Thank you. So 4 by 3, if we are taking it as common, then it will be 5 cube minus 5 minus x whole cube is equals to 4 by 3 pi into 4 cube. 4 by 3 pi, 4 by 3 pi gone. So just this will remain here. So 5 cube minus this, if we are calculating a minus b whole cube, then we get a formula, or another way we can take it, that is 5 cube minus 4 cube equal, if it is take changed its side, then this. So 5 cube minus 4 cube is nothing but the 61 actually. So 5 minus x equal to 61. Okay, well, cube will be given here, and since 5 minus x whole cube equals 61, then 5 minus x equal to whole cube of 61, or 5 minus root cube of 61 equal to what? 3.94 actually, equal to x. The value of root cube of 61 you may verify it by your calculator. Then finally x equal, we get 1.06. Okay, generally these types of math not can be solved it like this. You have to write actually this centimeter approximate. You have to write this word, because this is not our exact answer, this is the approximate, and this is our final answer. Okay. Okay, so our third math is the radius of a solid sphere of iron is 6 centimeter with the iron contained in it. How many solid cylinders of length 8 centimeter and diameter of a base is 6 centimeter can be found? So what actually talking about in this question? In this question actually talking about the solid sphere, where the radius of the solid sphere is given. So actually there is a actually solid sphere is given, where the radius is given, radius is 6 centimeter, and from this we have to convert it into how many solid cylinder. We have to actually make some cylinders. The question is how many cylinders? How many cylinders can be formed, where the actually the length is given, length of the cylinder is 8, length of the cylinder is 8, and the diameter of the circular part is 6. So how we can solve these types of math? Just find the area, volume of this solid sphere, and we have to find the volume of one cylinder. Then we will get the number of cylinder we will get. So here since here is given the radius of the solid sphere, here radius of solid sphere is 6 centimeter. So the volume will be 4 by 3 pi 6 cube, isn't it? 4 by 3 pi r cube, so 4 by 3 pi 6 cube. And here is given the what length is r. Here we may take out length, and let r equal to r, that is the radius, so 6 divided 2, okay, 3, the radius is 3, or we can write actually, we have to just give the introduction. The radius of cylinder that is r, that is given actually 6. Actually this is not the radius, this is diameter, so we have to find the radius. This is 3 centimeter, and also given the length, LNZTS, length of the cylinder, L equals to 8 centimeter. So what will be the volume of the cylinder? Volume of cylinder will be what? What is the volume of the cylinder? Can you remember this? Yes, pi r square is. So r square, this is 3 square, or pi into 3 square into 8. If we are calculating this, it will be approximately 9 into 8, that is 9 into 8, that is 72 pi, and here is 4 by 3 pi 6 cube. Now the number of cylinder can be formed. This is the volume of the cylinder, so this is the volume of one cylinder actually. Volume of one cylinder, this is the one cylinder. Number of cylinder or can be formed 4 by 3 pi 6 cube divided by 72 pi. That's pi gun. If you are calculating this, you will get approximately 4. So number of cylinder can be found, that is, or can be found, that is 4. So 4 cylinder can be found from this sphere. Thank you. Okay, so this is our last math for today's lecture. Here last math shows number 19. The spherical ball of a radius 22 by pi centimeter exactly fit into a cubicle box. Find the volume of unoccupied portion of the box. Actually, what actually the meaning of the line? Here there is a spherical ball. This ball has the radius and it is given exactly fit into a cubicle box. So if you are thinking that this is our cubicle box, though this is not a cubicle, just you may think that this is our cubicle box. Okay, in this cubicle box there is a ball, or there is a spherical ball, and this ball actually fits, clearly fits, that is just all 4 sides will be touches and there is no place for this ball. Since this ball is the curved surface and this is the plane surface, that's why there is some empty place, this and this. I mean, I wanted to make you clear that which part we have to actually find. Actually this striped line, or this is the striped part we have to find, because this was the ball and here you have to find the volume of the unoccupied portion. Unoccupied portion means this part, or we may, so this is not the right way actually. The right way is ball should be this way, and since ball has fitted, so here is a empty place, here is also a empty place, here is a empty place, and here is the final empty place. So we need to find this unoccupied portion of the box. So we need the volume, isn't it? Volume. So what is the volume of the ball? Find it. And what is the volume of the cube? If we find the cube and if we find the ball of the volume, just subtract these two, then we will get our answer. Okay, so here given the radius of the ball, so radius of spherical ball, that is given, and this is r equal 22 by pi centimeter. So what will the volume of spherical ball will be 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, 4 by 3 pi r cube. So we get the area of the ball. Okay, now we need to find the area of the what? We need to find the area of the, yes, the spherical area of the box. So how we can find? If we are find the diameter of the ball, then this diameter represents the side of the what? Yes, side of the box. So the side of the box is equal to the diameter of spherical ball and this is equals to what? Diameter. So just multiply by 2, then it is 44 by pi centimeter. This is the one side. So what will be the volume? Volume of the box, volume of the box will be a cube. So 44 by pi whole cube. Okay, centimeter cube. Maybe you can't understand clearly. Okay, if this part is a, then it is also a, this is also a, this is also a. Why? Because this is a cube, and we know the volume of cube is a cube. Just we are using this formula in here. Okay, now just if we are subtracting this box to this spherical ball, we have to subtracting from this box to this ball, then we will get the unoccupied portion. So the unoccupied portion will be unoccupied portion will be 44 by pi whole cube minus what is the volume? This 4 by 3 pi into 22 by pi whole cube. Okay, just using calculator you will get the answer, and the answer will be 1308.8241. This is centimeter cube. Why centimeter cube? Because this is a volume and this is also a volume. Just subtracting these two volume, then we will get our final answer. Okay, my dear students, thanks a lot and thank you very much. Here our homework will be 20, 21 and 23. Don't forget to make the practice this math as well as the homework. Stay in your home, stay safe. Thank you.